So, my warmest welcome to everyone here. This is our first cardiovascular research day at the University of Guelph, and a warm welcome also to our distinguished speakers. So, the idea behind the center is that we wanted to transform our thinking about cardiovascular disease. So a small core group of 6 of us got together from the Ontario Veterinary College, Human Health and Nutritional Sciences, and the College of Biological Sciences. And in May 2015, we established the Center for Cardiovascular Investigations. It was approved by the Office of Research and announced to the University of Guelph Senate. So what we wanted to do was take all of our strengths and combine them, and that is from basic research to clinical translation. So our center, through events like today, can now bring in experts performing cutting-edge research to interact with our members, and in turn, we can profile our research to the world's leaders. We are literally one of the few centers worldwide that can look at cardiovascular disease all the way from single molecules to clinical applications. And you can see some examples of the work that we do on the bottom there, everything from actin and myosin filaments to the sarcomere and cell itself, to the physiologic level at the heart, and then the translational applications to our animal clients as well as to human medicine. We started with 6 people, and now we've grown to 14 faculty members that you can see on the slides here. And our mandate, just reading off the slide, is discovering novel ways to diagnose heart disease, advance therapies, and train the next generation of clinicians and scientists. So this is a little bit about the center collectively. Our faculty members have been awarded more than $12 million in competitive research funding over the last 5 years. And so this includes agencies such as CFI, CIHR, NSERC, Heart and Stroke Foundation, OMAFRA, Pet Trust, and through industry. We launched our Distinguished Scientist Seminar Series in 2015, and our first visitor was Dr. Gavin Odette, who talked about how you can take basic science from the bench all the way to clinical trials. And then today, our Cardiovascular Research Day. We've also started to put together some member events, and these are by and large things that Dr. John Dawson has spearheaded, including Shot for the Heart Speaker Night, and also the Bessel Heart and Stroke Ride for Heart, which is where you can ride your bike, walk, or run. They closed the DVP and the Gardiner Expressway in downtown Toronto, and it's really fun because you get to go on those roads. And hopefully we're doing that again next year, and everyone is encouraged to come. It's a lot of fun. We're starting to put together our educational programs based on the strengths of our members, as well as from a research perspective, build our basic, translational, and clinical cardiology. We've had numerous media releases about our center, the leading edge research that our faculty and students do. A lot of these we try to profile on our website, but if you're not there, tell us about it. We run the news feed on the website, and we're really happy to report anything that you do, so you can reach out to me or to Christine Reitz, and we'll put it up there for you. We also just started our Student Executive Council, and so they are responsible for key input and decision making for our center programs, and you can see some of them here. And I want to say a special thanks to all of the Executive Council for organizing the labs for the conference today, for putting together the Journal Club where we read your papers and talked about it a little bit in advance of you guys coming. And also for organizing the poster session. We have more than 30 posters just for our very first day. Okay, and if you are on Twitter, feel free to use any of the things that you see here today and put them out. That's our Twitter thing there as well. We encourage everybody to join our LinkedIn site if you haven't yet, and that's faculty and students, so we can keep track of your successes going forward into the future. And if you want to find our website, the easiest way to do it is just Google Cardiovascular Research Guelph, and you'll see where everything is up on the feed. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to introduce Dr. Malcolm Campbell now, who's the Vice President of Research for the University of Guelph, and he's going to talk a little bit about the bigger context. So this is for these guys. That's the video. Yeah, for the audio.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you very much, Tami, for the kind introduction. And my apologies to everyone for making you wait a couple of minutes this afternoon as I made my way over here. It would seem that my staff thought that it would be entirely appropriate for Cardiovascular Research Day that I should have heart palpitations on my way over here. So I've been operating against a very busy schedule, and my apologies for holding you up. Before we begin today, I do want to acknowledge the fact that we today are holding this meeting on the traditional territory of the Attawandaron people, and I'd like to acknowledge them and, of course, our Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and also Métis neighbors as we work to rebuild relationships with them based on mutual respect and trust. And I think that's an appropriate point to begin today with regards to welcoming you here, in particular our four distinguished guests who will be speaking to us this afternoon. Welcome you here to the first Cardiovascular Research Day, where we are bringing people together on the basis of mutual understanding and trust to take a look at the research that's being conducted in this very exciting and indeed important area of research. It fits very nicely and indeed is nested within the broader context of research here at University of Guelph. We're a $150 million a year operation here at U of G, and we span research that literally runs from fine art to physics, and as I say, every F in between fine art and physics as well. And that includes food. Food's a very big part of what it is that we do here at University of Guelph. We define ourselves as being Canada's food university. Of course, I think many people think that that is all that we do, but as I've already indicated, we do cover the breadth of research from fine art to physics, and that includes people that are really looking at the way in which research in those areas resonates with people in their day-to-day existence. We really aim here at University of Guelph to put knowledge in action and to draw connections between what it is we learn in the scholarly realm and what it is that people do that is relevant to them in their lives. We truly aim here at University of Guelph to improve life, be that the life of our students, and wonderful to see so many of them participating in today's events, our staff, our faculty, and our guests, our stakeholders that interact with us here at the university. I like the two examples I provided today, fine art and physics, as examples of that, be it the work that Ajay Heble, a leader in the arts world, is doing, looking at the way in which improvisation provides cohesive bonds between all of us within society, or be that Carl Erickson in physics, who looks at the fundamental properties of the universe, the fundamental particles, and the way that those adhere together to create coherence within the cosmos. That's the kind of research that we do here at University of Guelph, and I'm sure that you see great resonance or continuity between the sort of things that they're doing in providing connectivity and that which you're doing here within the Center for Cardiovascular Investigations. We're very proud to have the Center as a member of our research community here at University of Guelph. And kudos, before I go any further, to Tami Martino for the wonderful work that she's done in bringing not only the center together, but in also creating this wonderful event. And please join me in thanking Tami for that wonderful work. Now, there's nothing worse than a boring middle-aged guy standing between you and exciting science on any given day. So with that, I'm going to draw things to a close, except to say, again, welcome to our distinguished guests, both academic and non-academic. I understand that there are people here that are working within the private sector. It's truly a joy to have you here at University of Guelph. We really appreciate our private sector partnerships. But of course, to you, the researchers who are driving the discoveries that really make today such an exciting event. I look forward to hanging around for the next couple of minutes and seeing what it is that's taking place, at least with our first keynote speaker. I'll try and do a quick spin by the poster session. I saw 30 posters. That is absolutely spectacular. I did have a chance to go over there before I came over here. The work looks terrific. Absolutely amazing day. Enjoy yourselves. Again, welcome to University of Guelph. For those of you who are coming here, and great work to all of you who are already here. Really looking forward to things. Again, congratulations.